Next step, machine's got paint in it, or in this case primer. Next step is to switch it to the gun. Manage your hose before you turn the pressure up, so make sure it's not all tangled up. Once you pressurize the hose, it becomes pretty annoying. A lot of times what I'll do is if I have the ability, I'll walk out as far as I can and just start rotating the gun to get the circles out of the hose. Alright, so now we're going to turn the pressure up. On this, you can see it. That one's fully coated in paint. There's some words on here, prime, slow. So when I was pulling the paint through, that's called priming the pump. And so if I turn it into the prime mode with that downwards, it starts working. But then you start to see this green section. It actually says rack X low pressure, corresponds with the green on this. They're telling you that's kind of the zone that these tips work in. If you can see, that's a good way to start, but we gotta start testing the fan. Find the place. This happens to be masked off, so I can just shoot right on here. And first thing I'm noticing is there's these lines on the outside, right? The fan's a little sparse. There's a small detail I didn't tell you guys, is the position of the fan. So I actually always set mine up so it's like this. You shoot the fan, it's coming out like that. Sometimes people will have their fan coming out sideways, so it's up and down. Yeah, that's a minor detail. People do it however they want to do it. Fresh out of the package, that's how the manufacturer tells you to spray, is sideways. I found out over the years. They make it like that. I found over the years that in terms of body mechanics, it's actually a lot easier for me to like do a lot and do it with high quality. That's just what I found for me. Yeah, it's a matter of like, if you're spraying, if I have it turned this way, that means the fan's going like this, right? You gotta go like this. It works. Like, you can do it. People do it. I've done it. It works pretty well. There are scenarios, particularly like built-in cabinets, where it doesn't work well. So I like to just do it this way because I can actually, I'm just moving my arm. I'm not like trying to like twist. See how you're like going like this to do it? Yeah. Like, there's just different, like this, all I gotta do is keep the same distance. Just do whatever you decide works for you. I'm gonna just like spray a little bit. I'm gonna get my mask on, go through the order of operations.
You can take, I brought an extra set of cartridges. Order of operations for spraying any kind of window frame, door frame, casing. If you do the inside, you do either the inside or the outside. You start with the outside, maybe first, and you do the inside to follow that. And then you follow up by leftover flat. It seems like a flat portion you see out. If there's a windowsill, even in, you don't really have windowsill for windowsill, I'm still going to do this portion last. If there's traditional windowsills, that's a part of the window that people will like take a touch, and so that's the area you want moved the most. And what happens is while you're spraying something, overspray is in the air instead of in the downward direction, obviously. And so if you do windowsill first, they just feel furry at the end. So that's why we do it that way. It works really well. Hose management's like maybe key where you have the gun in space. I'll always grab a section of the width of that, about this much on the gun, just so I can control it. Because if I'm just holding this, I don't know that I'm fighting against. If I hold this in my hands, I got control over it. So I usually start down bottom, work my way up. I'll do like these 3 sections if I can. And so the distance that you are, it's going to change depending on how quickly you move. So it's about 2.5 fans for this entire inside casing. I kind of missed a little bit on this wood, but the bare wood's gonna suck up paint like a lot, so we'll go over those a couple of times. I do this outside piece of trim, it's such a thin piece, and I actually, instead of doing the full fan, I kind of rotate, try to almost draw a line. You gotta go quick because you're drawing paint that entire distance. Yeah. Good enough. Okay, back to this guy. So this is a long section. Sometimes it's good to look ahead of what you're working on and make sure you figure out how you can do it. This piece to go across, and then the inside component, or inside bottom. Triggering on and off, it tends to spit. I don't know if you've noticed, I always try to start in the corner. That's the best way to avoid the spits from landing on the surface. You shoot into the corner will collect the spits and kind of disperse it. If you were to just start in the middle of something, it's going to shoot a couple of spits and you'll just have like dots on it. You just gotta let it chill and dry and fade it out. The more nuance and variance you get, you can kind of figure out ways to like punch it a little bit so it'll flatten itself out. But for the most part, you just try to avoid it. And by starting in the corner, so it's got another coat on it. That's pretty much it. And then the only other thing that's going to be a little bit different, so that applies to like all the window trim, all the door trim. On the door, you have the other side. So you're doing like the outside edge. If you look at that door down there, you're doing the outside edge of that door, and you're doing the inside facing that you walk through. And then there's another edge on the other side of the door. So I would do those first, and then do the flat. Flat's this piece right here. Yeah, the face. So immediately we see we prime this. That right there is going to need to get addressed on this neck action of prep. That if we just paint it, there's just a black line there. So, but we didn't know about that until we throw this coat of primer. Baseboard, pretty easy. You just hit the top edge, go across. Then you do at least one, sometimes we'll do like 2 coats across the face of it. Position the next one at more like a 45 to the floor. And that bottom edge. If you see this line right here, it's like, what's this scuff mark? I'm going to go across the top, and I'm going to go across the face once. You can still see it, right? So then I do my 45 at the ground. It kind of covers it up another bit. So that's baseboard. Pretty easy. Yeah. If I can, if it's like so long, this one's pretty long. You know, I probably would have started down there at the edge of that window trim and come this way and then hit this corner and ended right there and hit it and gone back that way and then come back this way. That's probably what I would have done. This one's like continuous like. Alright, so first thing is keep the same distance away from whatever you're working on the entire time. You kind of pivoted where your arm meets your shoulder. You went like this. I got closer right here and then you went out like that. You can kind of see the fan comes out. And then down here you're way out there. So you want to just be the same distance from the material at all times. So move like sometimes maybe you just gotta swap. Yeah. But you can't like you're never gonna be able to do it just by going like this. It's gotta be like where you eventually you get to the point where you're moving your arm to keep it. Kinda like this camera, like you're trying to keep it in the same relative place in space at all times.
There you go.
Later. That's pretty good on the left. Don't add any more primer there. Yeah, that's fine.
That's good. Now start from there on the left and go up. Yeah, but you gotta shoot into the corner then. Look at the bottom there. You see how you missed that? Now
Alright, this is our top coat right here. Emerald, urethane trim enamel.
Looking good as well. I don't see any sags or drips anywhere.
We got all this trim done, all the way down to the floorboards, coming across, stopping at that corner, coming up. We got all this second coated. We're gonna let this dry and then work our way around this section, that window, the trim board at the bottom, that section up top, this full section right here, inside and out, this over here, right over in that corner, the bottom trim, and then that room over in the side. So I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. We're also gonna be doing this middle beam all the way down. We'll be second coating that all the way to the opposite side.
Speaking in that man, be feeling free in my absence. I've been going through a lot behind this last tip.
on internet beef because I got white fans. I'm popular, but ain't no calling them off. My niggas, I'm talking to y'all. So I didn't really remember nothing to you. I was not came right when you went to the party. Hey, please don't break her my foot. Praying on the burning the gun in the service. If you kids, I knew you was looking for a hugger. Praying on that God, you gon' put me up pretty soon. My cake, I saw that out of spot. That was my I was in the bed, second for a birthday. Let's go for that day.
How can I do so 8? I'm in the lab, that's what's stopping me.
Alright, everything is second coated. Just finished going back to there. All the trim all around. Up there, whole beam both sides, all the way across. These windows, those doors, that over there. This whole section right here. This beam all the way around. Inside this rim, all the trim down the bottom and on the sides. Did all this. Also up top, this entire window section. Gonna let this dry and then see what it's looking like tomorrow. I think I got 2 problem areas right over here. They just need to dry before they can be sanded. One here and one here.